That works. Okay. Reload already. That little bit of caulking you saw me do was the only little bit of caulking I got done before I broke my caulk gun in 2 places. It just wasn't meant for concrete or cement. It's actually from the paint department, so probably paint you're supposed to put in it, but it was worth a crack. Okay, I'll leave that alone for a while, let them settle down before I come back to them. Next job is to get some dirt out of there so I can start bricking that up. All that dirt's gonna magically disappear in 3, 2, 1. Now I'm gonna put that piece of wood in there, same as the other wall, a little bit off the ground as is there now, with mortar under it. But I want to shape it onto the rock over here. Not have a straight edge against a round rock. I think that's probably close enough. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. And I was thinking too, instead of putting mortar under it, I think I'll put 10mm spacers under it and leave a little weep hole under the wood. And there I have made a start on the bricks. The bottom one on the right I shaped to the rock. The others have sort of fallen into place, almost. That one there, I cut a hole in so the corner of that rock could go into the brick. When I come around here, I will have to do some more shaping, but yeah, I'm happy with that so far. It's dark outside, so I better call it a day and go in for some dinner. But I'm pretty happy the way that's going. I had a great sleep last night. Don't know why, I just did. And I had a sleep in. And then I got up and went to the chiropractor and had a coffee and came home and had lunch. And then came down to the basement to look in my diggings to see what was going on. and it would appear the Pixie bricklayers were in overnight and finished off my job for me. So thanks to them Pixie bricklayers. Looks pretty cool. What does my speech to camera sound like in time lapse? Anyway, what I was saying is I'm cutting temporary steps in that section to get into the back of the shed so I can clean it out, decide what we're keeping, decide what we're chucking, empty it out so I can finish or I can progress my project in that direction. But I'm at a little bit of an impasse here in terms of what to do with the clay now. I've got lots of buckets of clay and concrete rubble stacked up in here. I've run out of buckets. Getting those buckets, which are rather heavy, out of here, up the garden, onto the driveway to do whatever I'm going to do with them when I decide what I'm going to do with them. That's a bit of a chore I'm not looking forward to. Though I did come up with a cunning plan last night, which I won't say much about because A, I might not do it. B, if I said what it is, I might not be let do it. And C is something else. But anyway, just for today, I'm indoors out of the warm sun, cutting steps in that face there so I can get into the back of the shed. That'll do me for another video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. It just helps get YouTube pushing me out to other people. So that's that. See, I'm stockpiling dirt here now, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about it. But that's in the next video. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and tune in again next week for another exciting episode of the Big Irish Git Digging a Hole.